Jeannie and Cooper, and we're going to talk about and demonstrate where your hands should be and how the difference is to the horse, a different signal, different angle. So if most people ride just like this, hands tight, creates this straight line from their mouth to your hand. I don't know if you can see that. And that's engaging him this way. He can put all his muscle, everything he has, into resisting that. And typically that leads to a higher head. If she opens her hands and the angle's this way, he can't really fight it that way. He has the rein. I mean, they can fight anything, but the reins are coming at this angle here. So all she has to do, when he's not leaving her to look at the roofer over there, is lift that left hand. Like, give him a big thumbs up. But it's going to come from over your knee to over your hip, and it's going to basically track the angle of your femur. So you start wide and you come in. So get a little shorter rein. There. Widen your hands. And with a shorter rein, go ahead and put them together. Give them a little slack. So now there's a little bit of slack here. Watch what happens when she opens her hands. Just open them. She can shorten the reins just by opening her hands. So we're going to show you that when you ride tight, his head's going to come up. He's going to push into it. When you open, he's going to relax. He's going to come down. He's going to balance out. So go ahead and pick up a trot in like a small, medium circle here. I'm going to come on in front. So close hands. He's trying to shoulder in a little bit. Give him a little more slack than that. But you can see he's trying to push out. And his weight is a little bit on his front end. No, widen your hands. Ride his back feet. Make sure he has a little slack. Wider hands. His head is more relaxed. His weight should be coming back underneath her versus moving forward. So close hands creates this thing where they're pushing into it. Wide hands creates a freedom in his face. He can find a balanced spot. Now go ahead and just lift from over your knee to over your hip in the trot. Inside hand, left hand. And she gets head down, and he leads with his forehead now, not his nose. And that's a big thing. He's coming through forehead first instead of nose first. And to get forehead first, that means he's not out on his front end. Okay, ask him to stop. Go ahead and flip him, go the other way. And Cooper's not known for his cooperation typically. So he's being pretty good here because of the feel that she's presenting to him. And it's not this, he's not trapped, he's open. He can kind of make some decisions versus being like, completely trapped into where he was going. So head's down, he looks a little more balanced, feet out a little bit more slack to him. And he's pretty balanced. Now go ahead and get narrow. He's finding the end of the bit. His nose is out a little bit more. And his weight looks like it's shifted on towards the front. He's not on his front per se, but his weight is shifted toward the front. Now widen your hands again. Head comes down. Forehead first. Now go ahead lightly over the knee to over the hip. His head's down, he's balanced. Forehead first. Okay, go ahead and stop. Let's face that way. We don't want to make him talk to his tail. So that is a really pretty, I think, fairly clear demonstration of what happens where you trap them with your close hands versus wider hands. that feel, that angle makes a world of difference as to how they react to the bit and how they react to that pressure. It's not less pressure, it's different pressure. And you saw forehead first, balanced up, versus pushy into the nose, weight coming forward. So really, really important to think about how you're using your hands and not just go into a certain disciplines related position. They play around, find out, they're all individuals, find out what works best for your horse.